BMT. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups.
Major P on this track.
baby mama terrorist. BMT. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. Riding around trying to play the Romans, innocent with an evil soul. In public wearing fake hellos, behind closed doors she rock them horns. I moved on, she wanna teach me a lesson. Can't see my kids, man, I'm stressing. Couldn't see my son to give me his present. She got married to teach me a lesson. Telling people she did nothing wrong, knowing that well since I moved on. Thought that money would keep me home. Hell no, bitch, I'm gone. I don't know what you lost your mind. Try to stay my name, but I know your kind. Saying I'm a deadbeat bitch, you lying. Fighting in court, man, I'm trying to be a father to my kids. She focus on the wrong shit, worrying about another being instead of us co-parenting. Put my kids in grown folks' business, telling them lies, bitch, you wicked. Split personality, oh yeah, you twisted. Never thought I'd go through this. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups.
All stand, please. Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. The Solemn Court now stands adjourned, sine die. God save the state and this honorable court.
Yeah. Yo, you may be seated up in this courtroom. Yo. I hope everybody doing good today. You know I am, because I've been just laying on the couch all day. You know what I do for a living. But I had to talk about this certain situation where a son who's a senior in college decided to drop his last name because he was doing it for his mother, saying that, you know, she was a single mother and things like that. But before we talk about that, I just want to let y'all know that yesterday I was on Conversation with Kings, or Conversation with King. For those who know who King is, King been on the Lapeef show quite a few times. I don't know if he's still going there or not. And it was an issue between me and E Black. Y'all remember E Black? If y'all don't remember, he's the one that came on in the comments when I was talking about Miss Ware. Miss Ware is the one who was murdered by the boyfriend who was married and in the military, and she had 5 kids. She was an RN, and she kept the child, and what it seemed to be, she didn't want to get rid of the child. So what he did, he killed her on the side of the road. And his issue was because I didn't let her at least get buried. I went on talking about it, say I was clout chasing. And the fact of the matter is, you can't clout chase on something that's already out there, just to let you know. So if you saying that I'm a clout chaser for talking about a mother that chose to get pregnant by a guy who was already married with a family, knowing damn well 9 times out of 10 he wasn't gonna leave, then you need to call the media clout chaser, because the media is the one to put it out there. So, but I understand when it comes out to these baby mama terrors, when it come out to these civic forces, when it come out to this society, when it comes out to family court, this gender bias system, the majority is not going to side with you, and they will do anything to try to shame you, make you look bad, and everything else. So I'm just gonna let everybody know, if you don't like what I talk about and what I do, all you gotta do is just block the page and move on. That's it. Because if I see people YouTube, it pops up, and I don't like it, I don't care for it, I block it and move on. I'm not gonna dislike it or nothing. I go on about my business, you know. And one of the reasons why I keep doing what I do, because I know a select few that's going to understand what I'm talking about and definitely want to change the law of their mind. As far as changing the legislator and stuff like that, they've been trying to do that since the 1960s. As far as I'm concerned, it ain't never going to change. Do that mean don't fight? No. But what I'm saying is we have to start seeing it for what it is. And while the laws are so-called trying to change, which is not, we have to change within ourselves. That's my focus. So anything you feel that I'm lacking, then all you have to do is do what you feel need to be done on your platform. So, and the fact of the matter is, I know what it is.
You can't handle the truth.
Talking about how I said and how I do it and what I got on, you know, that hey, y'all know I don't care about nothing like that, because I'm gonna keep doing what I do. Because don't nobody talk about it the way I do. The only person that was talking about it the way I did, well, the way I do, is Tommy Sotomayor. Shout out to him. But a lot of these cats don't talk about child support the way I talk about it, because y'all not, like, again, y'all is not gonna go into the depths of what these children go through, or what this court system do to these fathers, or what the baby mama tears do with the father, or even do with the stepmother or the grandparents, and so on. So you get mad at me all you want, but like I said, I ain't stopping at all. And here's my point right here. Y'all remember the video I did with the father who picked up his 9-year-old son, and 3 minutes later here come the sheriffs and the police and all that stuff? I posted on my TikTok. Now I posted on the Instagram. We talked about it on the live, but I want y'all to see something right quick. This is the video right here. It's been up here for 2 days, I believe, maybe 3 days, I don't know. But this video got close to 800,000 views. 800,000 views. Y'all remember? This the brother right here. When he was, I only put 3 minutes, because you know on TikTok you can only put the max 3 minutes now. It used to be 15 seconds. So, but this is the situation. 85,000.6 likes. 4,942 comments. Now, of course, you got some that's talking about it's two sides to every story, and it had to be a reason. You know, you got them baby mama terrorists and these simple forces, but the majority is like, this ain't cool. I even heard a few baby mama terrorists say, I serve my baby daddy, but I would never put my child in a situation like that. So evidently it's wrong. Like I said, people's not going to talk about things like this. And like I said, it's still growing. So this video right here might hit 1 million. And that's just half the video, because it was a 9-minute video. It's only 3 minutes. This is why I continue to do what I do the way I do, because things like this always happen. It's been going on. Like I said, it's close to 800,000 views. It got over 2,000 shares. I think it's close to 3,000 shares. So that's why I keep doing what I do to spread awareness. Don't worry about what I'm doing and what I'm not doing and all that stuff. All I know is I'm trying to spread awareness for me and to see what it is, whether you want to fight and stop putting yourself in a situation that you know ain't cool, you know ain't right, you know she ain't right. Why even entertain her and knock her up or even have sex with her? It ain't even worth it. Just go on about your business and focus on yourself. Love yourself, be selfish, and so on. Because a lot of men are set up for failure because of situations like this. This man right here, he was married. He was married. And he got divorced. For people that say, well, you should have did it the right way and got married and all that stuff. See, it doesn't matter. If you get married, if you have a long-term relationship, you playing the kids or don't have the kids, it don't make a difference when you come in this court system and how society standards are. It should majority of the time go with the mama. And even if the father's in a picture, it seems like the father's still made to be the bad guy. Just like in the situation we're going to talk about in the second. Now, when I first saw the clip about the brother changing his last name, if I didn't know no better, I would be just like everybody in the situation in society would say, man, the father must have been a piece of ish. He must have been a deadbeat. He must have been one of them dudes that wasn't never around. But see, the way I am today and what I know, what I always knew, at least what I do, I ask, well, it is something that he wasn't around? Was he around? I wouldn't jump the gun. But of course, when you hear something like that, the majority's gonna jump the gun. Oh man, he must be a piece of ish. But I will say this: the way I am, 9 times out of 10, it must have been some manipulation going on. Gotta be. And let me ask you, men, this: how would you feel if you found out that your son changed your last name to the mother's last name and you was in the picture? Now, I have talked to many fathers who are alienated, ain't seen their children, and they told me that the baby mama terrorist gave the last name to the new guy or gave the last name to the new husband. And the son didn't find out to later on down the line because he's, alienated and everything else. But imagine if you was in your son's life and you was there doing your part and everything else, and your son takes the last name and drop it and give it to the mother. Truthfully, I don't know how I would feel, but I know it's a hurtful thing. I know it's a hurtful thing, but in this day and age, none of this surprises me. And that's what I want to talk about. Let me find this article right quick. I'm gonna read the article. I'm read the article first. This was done in California. This is an article in California. And this is the brother right here. Senior. I think he was a running back playing college football, started being in Sports Illustrated and so on. And I'm going to read it. This was done August the 7th, 2021. And before I start reading, everybody that's tuned in, please hit the like button. Please share, because this is something that definitely needs to be out here to check out. Let me make it bigger, and I'm going to read it. It says, Cal football running back Christopher Brooks explains why he changed his name. The senior made the switch to honor his mother, who provided him his work ethics. So as we said, the mother who provided him his work ethic. Number 34 in your Cal football program is now Christopher Brooks. Christopher Brown Jr. has been retired. So that was his original name, Christopher Brown Jr. has been retired, the name anyway. Raised in the Southern California community Oceanside by a single mother, Raquel Brooks. So on here it says she's a single mother. Raquel Brooks, the senior running back, made the legal change to his name this spring in order to honor his mom. Brooks downplays the change, suggesting that it was a matter-of-fact decision based on who provided him a stable upbringing. My mom represented a hard-working person, Brooks said, Saturday after Cal's second practice of fall camp. She's someone who means a lot to me, and I just want to represent her. A psychology major with a 3.48 grade point average, Brooks is scheduled to graduate at the close of the fall semester after 3.5 years. He said his mother helped him create the mindset that has allowed him to navigate his academic and athletic paths. She really instilled in me hard work and anything's possible. No matter what trials you are going through, you can get through it, he said. Cal offensive coordinator Bill Musgrave has a front row seat that work ethic. That must be the coach right here. Coach says he's hard. He's working hard. He's always working hard. From my time here, the last 18 months, the Bears' second-year coordinator said he's a terrific worker and leader. Let's see if there's anything. Now, he got other articles on here, so he's definitely been doing his thing. I think he was in the top 10 best running back. Let's continue. And the 2020 season was a tough one for the Bears and for Brooks. The COVID-19 pandemic whistled Cal's schedule, down to 4 games, and the Bears won just one, beating actual Pac-12 champion Oregon. Brooks, who rushed more than 900 yards in 2019 despite shoulder problems, was hampered by a hamstring injury last season and carried the ball just 21 times over 3 games. He's worked hard to get back to himself. He's been really outstanding for the first 2 days, Musgrave said. He looks more dynamic. He's someone we're really glad to have on our team. Asked where Brooks fits into offense, Musgrave said he's important. They all are. We got a great stable of backs there, so we intend to use them all. This is the second video looks like. Brooks, Kyle, biggest back at 6'1", 235 pounds, does not dwell on last season, suggesting that it's not his nature to look back. I don't really think of anything as difficult or frustrating. It's just a chance to basically learn from whatever happened, he said. I'm not overly emotional. I'm not going to really think too much about what happened in the past. It's a new day, a new year. Every single day is a chance to just get better. If we focus on what happened last year and the years previous, we never go forward. That's why I just come here to work every single day. Asked to provide Cal fans with an idea of what they will see this fall, Brooks said, you guys can expect to see a nice, productive offense. This was cover photo of Christopher Brooks by Troy Warren, USA Today. So yeah, this definitely they know who he is, man. He's doing his thing. And congratulations on his success in school, graduation, and everything else. I have no problem with none of this success. The only problem I do have is the fact that, see, here's the thing. When it comes to a single mother, this is what I'm going to tell you, women out here that say you're a single mother. You're not a single mother if you're getting child support. Just like when a lot of these baby mama tell say they're independent and they do everything all by them damn selves and stuff like that. You're not independent if you're getting child support, if you're getting government handouts, and you're not doing it all by yourself. That's just the reality. If you got married and you got divorced and the man's still in the picture, then you're not a single mother. See, a lot of people use the term deadbeat too loosely, simp too loosely, and even single mother too loosely. You know, true in the definition say a single mother is one who have a child unwedded. So by that statement, yes, if you're unwedded, have a kid, you a single mother, even if the father in the picture. Yeah, by definition. But you can't holler a single mother if the father's been in the picture and paying child support and being around and doing his part. That's just the reality. But I get it. Society would say, shit, he wasn't in the house then. Hey, he wasn't there because she said so or whoever said so. That I get it. I want to give a shout out to AMSM, a man supporting men, for the $2 donation. He said, donate to the Couch Fund, # Couch Gang. Appreciate you, my brother. I want to give a shout out to, just saw another one. I want to give a shout out to my boy Lawrence from Montana, man. $5 donation. Said, send us support. I appreciate you, my brother. Yeah, let's definitely get them donations in, man. I'm trying to get that upgrade to the love seat for Christmas. Shout out to Charles D. Curry for the $5 donation. He said, showing my support also. Shout out to you, my brother, to the fullest. So yeah, we definitely gonna talk about this, but I'm not just gonna talk about this alone. I'm not gonna talk about this by myself because I was able to talk to the father of this young man, and since the brother came out in August, letting everybody know he's dropping the name, and he didn't really, if you notice, he didn't go really into the reason why. He just said, please the mom, stuff like that. So, and left it at that, and that's fine. But, on the outside looking in, the average person going to say, hey, that father must not have been around. That father must have been a lowlife. He must have been a deadbeat. Ain't no way a young man just going to change his last name from the father if he was there. So, I was able to reach out to the father, and we've been having quite a bit of dialogue. And I want him to, explain how he feel. I want to know. I want to ask some questions just to try to get a better understanding. Because a lot of us as men do not tell our stories. We've been labeled deadbeats, low life, don't want to be fathers, even though you've been in your children 11 years, 15 years, and then you got divorced or bad breakup. And then all of a sudden he's a deadbeat, low life, but he's paying child support. He's fighting back and forth at court, or he's still fighting to be a father, but yet they say he's still the bad guy. And it's good that this brother actually came out to speak his piece and set the record straight. Because unfortunately, a lot of men will sit back and don't say that because they don't want to make it worse than it have to be. And I don't see how much worse can it be as basically getting your last name thrown in the garbage can for another. So, we're gonna definitely call this brother up. But before I do that, I want to give a shout out to Essential Entities out there in New York for the 499. He said, salute to the truth 100%. Appreciate you, my brother. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring the father up. I call him Mr. Brown. This is Mr. Brown. He's senior, and he's also in California. So my brother, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing okay. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me, and I definitely want to salute you because you got a lot of fathers who they don't want to talk about stuff like this. They don't want to talk about them being alienated. They don't want to talk about them going through it with the ex, with the baby mama tears. They don't want to bring out the situation that's been going on for a long time. And as long as we be silent, then people are going to always assume that it's your fault. What you're saying is a lie. You didn't fight hard enough and all this different things. So I really do appreciate you coming at this time because you did not have to, believe me, and I appreciate you, my brother.
Of course.
I want to ask you something. Tell everybody, who you are first, where you from, and we'll go from there.
Okay. Well, my name is Chris Brown Sr., 51 years old. I was born in the Bronx, but I decided to live out here in California. The weather is really nice. I do fly back to New York, when I can, but for the most part, my heart are my kids, my son and my daughter. So
I see you got the veteran hat on.
I went through some stuff. I'm not gonna get into detail with, but I'm just just proud and happy to be alive because not everyone made it back, and not everyone made it the same way they came, they arrived. So yeah.
Was you in the Army? Uh-oh, I think it froze. You there, brother?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Was you in the Army?
I'm here. Okay. No, I was in the Marine Corps.
Oh, you was in the Marine. Man. How long you served?
Yes, sir. I served 13 and a half years.
Okay. Salute to you. I got a couple brothers here in the military. They was in the Navy. Some was in the Navy. One is currently in the National Guard, still in New York, actually. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I want to get to this situation. How do you feel knowing that your son dropped your last name and took on the mother's last name?
Well, I mean, at first, I was very confused. I was like, okay, and just like thinking to myself, what have I done? What have I done wrong? I just started to feel, like bad, like, okay, what's going on here? And I'm just really revamping and just thinking back, okay, ever since, the day he was born, you know, what could I have done better as a father? You know, so,
Now,
you know,
was you married to the mother?
yes, I was. Yes, I was. We was married 9 years and 11 months.
Okay. And of course, I take it you got divorced.
Yes.
Okay. So let me ask you this. With your divorce, was you able to get equal pay at the time, or was you still in the military when all that was going on?
Let's see. When I was going through the divorce, I was pretty much out of the military, but I was, I was pretty much done, and of course I was, and not getting into detail. I just noticing that I was, having some like challenging issues, mentally, because like I said, I was deployed. I was deployed in Iraq twice. I went to the first push in 2003, and and I went to Fallujah in 2005. So, but yeah, but I mean, I didn't know at the time because I was pretty much just going through, going on with my day and just concentrating on the kids and everything, and I just noticed that there was just a certain, little bit of the health issues and stuff, and I was like, I know what was going on, but yeah, that was about it. Yeah.
So outside of going back and forth to the military and going overseas, was you still an
Mhm.
active father even after your divorce?
Yes, yes, the whole time, the whole time, the whole time I was, just calling, just checking on them, see how they doing. Uh, then when I got out, honorable discharge, of course. Uh, my son, he took on football, with Pop Warner, and I pretty much made every effort, and just being there for him, watching him, do his thing, and I'm very proud of him, even to this day. I always love, I always love my son. I mean, no matter what he, we talked about this, Mr. Palmer. He could change his name, but he cannot change his DNA.
Ah,
Yeah, think about that. So
hey, say that one more time.
he could change his last name, but he cannot change his DNA.
That's a good one, 100%, 100%. Want to give a shout out to Stacey for the $5 donation. She said, "Salute to the military men. Thank you for your services. Yeah, appreciate you. Shout out to you, sister.
Thank you.
Shout out to
Bless
Jackie
you.
Jackson 99. She says, "Thank you for covering topics like this. They are not popular topics, but these conversations I need." 100%, Jackie. 100%. 100%. I gotta ask this. So you got divorced, and of course I'm assuming child support, right?
Mhm. Oh
Okay.
yes. Oh yes.
Yeah. Child support. Did you get divorced? Why you said you got divorced after the service, right?
This was after active duty.
Okay, so when you
Of course, provided me and
go ahead, brother. You said
no,
after,
I was just saying that even though me and mom was going through some, just going through some challenges and stuff.
Mhm.
But we pretty much agreed that we were gonna, it was all about the kids. No
Right.
matter what we were going through, it was about the kids, and I'm, wholehearted about that.
Okay.
So,
So when you went to court, what was the final judgment? Every other weekend or equal parent time? Um, how was that?
well, pretty much, the judgment pretty much was one sided.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
it was such a surprise to me. Yeah, yeah, it was such it was surreal. It was surreal, and but just to answer your question, sir, it was pretty much decided that I pay the amount that they said that I need
Mhm.
to pay.
What about visitation?
There was no. I got visitation. Yeah, I was at visitation, and as long as I think it was after 6 p.m. or something like that, then I just have to return them home or something like that.
So basically, it was every other weekend.
Yeah, it was every other time and everything. So,
and the reason why I'm saying is I want y'all to take heed to what he just said. He was married, did it the right way, because I believe you said kids, so then you got more than one child, right?
I have a son and a daughter. Yeah,
A son and daughter. Okay.
Yeah.
So he got a son and a daughter. It didn't work out. Failed relationship, failed divorce. Go to court. One-sided. Child support every other weekend. Mind you, he been in his children's lives for the years he was married, and he stayed in the same city. He didn't go say, I'm gonna go back to New York. He stayed because he wanted to be in his children's lives. He served in the military. He went to Iraq twice, and he survived. And yet, all he was good for was every other weekend. And this is what I talk about. They don't care about you serving no military or being an officer. Now, when you go on a family court, they don't. They don't care. All that stuff going to garbage can. It's whatever she says. See, and even if you show proof that, hey, that's not true, or this really was going on, they don't care. Especially you talking about the state of California. To me, that's the number 2 worst family court in the nation. Number 1 is New York. That's just my opinion. So, yeah. So even though you didn't get what you want, everything, did that stop you from being in your children's lives?
No, it didn't stop me at all. I was going through some mental challenges and stuff. Not getting any detail, but just nightmares, PTSD, so forth. But that didn't stop me from being in my kids' lives. Because they were the ones that kept me going. To be honest with you, they were the ones that yeah.
Okay, so when you hear this narrative that your son took the last name and decided to take the mother's last name, and the average person, like I said again, they're gonna think that, oh, you weren't in the picture, you weren't there. What's your thoughts about this? If somebody come to you and say, you must not have been in the picture, you must have been a deadbeat, you must have been going somewhere, traveling all the worst thing, dealing with women. What would be your response?
Well, my response, and I just thought about this just 2 seconds ago. And of course, I have heard of people, speculating that I haven't been in the picture. So what I do, or what I have done, was show them the picture, show them pictures, show them pictures that I have been around. Boom.
You got a $50 bill. I wish.
Oh yeah, that was his elementary school graduation. I dressed like him. It's this, yeah. Or he dressed like me. We dressed like each other. He was my mini me. I love him.
Who taught him that?
Taught him what?
To dress like this. The mother.
Oh, I did. Oh, I did. Of course, I did.
Oh.
I did.
No, I gotta ask that because nowadays they'll say the mama did it. So that's why I asked. Even though I see you in the picture,
that was all me. I said, no. So your graduation, we're gonna show out, and that's his elementary school graduation. I said we're gonna show out together.
How old was he then? So I think he was 14, 13.
Let's see. Elementary, not sure.
Okay.
But I would say probably before preteen.
Okay.
Yeah. I would say he's graduating elementary school, getting ready to go to junior high school. So I would say probably maybe 11 going to 12 or something like that.
When I was coming up, we was taught as kids to wear suits. And you got these guys on here at 50 years old talking about start wearing suits. I'm like, I've been doing this when I was a kid. My daddy had me wear suits. We didn't just wear the funerals. So yeah, so definitely you was from the old people.
Yeah. My father taught me that, wherever I went, like a special occasion, wear a suit.
I was taught to always
There's
have a suit. Okay. So you was raised by your father.
Yes, sir. You know, I'm proud to say that my mom and my dad, they is
I'm sorry, it went out. Can you say that again?
56. You know, we had decided so we're gonna, you know, go see some puppies.
Okay. Go back to what you said. It kind of went out when you mentioned your
No, I'm saying
mother.
after his graduation, we decided to go look at some puppies.
Oh, this was right after graduation.
This right, yeah, because he has a suit on. He still has a suit on. We was gonna, yeah. So well, we're gonna go look at some puppies.
Okay. Okay. I think it kind of went out when you was talking about your mom and dad. So you was raised by your mom and dad.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
yeah, they still together. Married for 56 years.
Oh, congratulations, my brother. Salute to mom and dad. 56 years, a long time.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
My parents. Hey, no doubt, man. That's the way it's supposed to be. My parents was married for 42 years until my dad passed away. You know, so I know about. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. I know how it is to be raised in a two-parent household where they married for a long time. So definitely shout out to both of them. And I assume that your mom, of course, is still stuff in you, but your dad is still things with you on how you bond with your son.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, what's this?
Oh, that was when I was in a car club. And you know, I was the only member that pretty much I wanted to, you know, show out in my suit. And I had a 2001 Passat. And I said, okay, I'm going to have my son with me. So we, you know, took pictures together.
How old was he there? He like he was 6 years old.
He was much younger. 2001. I think he was maybe about 2 or 3.
Oh wow, okay. He a big 3. He a big 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's big. Yeah, he's big for his age. Yeah, he was always big for his age.
Okay.
Yeah,
I want to give
maybe 3. Yeah.
Okay, I want to give a shout out to Central Entities for the 499. He said, I salute you. I salute all you do, Mr. Palmer and Mr. Brown. This is therapeutic to all men.
You, bless you.
Yeah, it is therapeutic. But I appreciate this brother coming on the show. But this is interesting. That's the dog, right?
Yeah, that's the puppy. Yeah, that's the puppy. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you playing football at a young age.
Oh, that's a Pop Warner.
Yeah.
Pop Warner. Yeah, that's Pop Warner. Yeah, he's starting to grow.
What made him go into football? Is that something that he wanted to do, or that's something that you put him in, or what?
He was looking at the other players, you know, the other Pop Warner players, and you know, he said that there was something that he pictured himself doing, and he said that he had a, you know, just a conversation with his mom, and his mom.
Uh-oh. It kind of went out. Can you hear me, brother? Can you hear me, bro?
They kind of went out. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, it went out. Okay, it went out when you said he mentioned it to his mom about football.
Yeah, he went and mentioned it to his mom about football. And pretty much if I'm not mistaken, let's see. Yeah, because I'm trying to think of his age. I'm trying to remember his age. Now, he was, matter of fact, he was like in starting junior high school.
Mm.
But in any case, he pictured himself, he pictured himself wanting to, partake in football. Yeah, that was Halloween. Yeah, that was a Halloween. Yeah.
Okay. This at a get together.
No, that was his birthday. Yeah, that was his birthday. That was that's his birthday. I was giving him some gifts. Yeah, that was his birthday party. That was his little birthday. Yeah, great moments. Great moments.
So this is classmates.
No, actually, that the boy in the green shirt, that's his half brother. I believe that's his half brother.
The
Because
one right here.
my ex-wife had my ex-wife had was in a previous relationship, a marriage, and
Okay.
yeah, so they have an older brother,
Okay.
which
Okay.
I'm proud of him too. Which I'm proud of him too, though. He's doing very well for himself. He's in the
That's good.
army.
Oh, he in the
Yeah.
army?
Yes,
Salute
sir.
to
Yeah,
him.
he's in the army. Yeah.
Salute to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So that's him and
Oh, that was like his junior high school. That was like his junior high school. I don't know. He's in there somewhere. I don't know, but that was like this junior high school award. They would have like something going on. Oh, and that was me right there. Yeah, that was So that's me, my son, and then his cousin on his mother's side.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I was there. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay, I wouldn't miss it for the world, and I had I'd dress up a little bit.
Now I see you got these, when he was a child. Now you got people on the outside looking in and say, okay, well, you was there when he was a child, but what about when he was in high school? What about when he got older? Was you still in the picture?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, I was. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Did you go through any type of alienation going through after this divorce and separation?
Basically, actually, what I went through, besides kind of like let's say the mental challenges going on that goes along with the PTSD, it was pretty much after I guess the process of child support, which that's what kind of had me scared, had me broken on the inside, because just like any man, you always want to provide. What I'll say with me, I always wanted to provide for my son and my daughter, but with the child support, I didn't have the means, and I just thank God for my mother and my father for their help.
So
I just
you
really
you was kind of moving forward and struggling when it came to the child support.
Yeah, I was going through it. Yeah, I was going through it. Levy team had called me. There was some points where I was, I was behind, but not too far. And that's when I called my mother, and then I told her everything that was going on. And so I pretty much, even though I was getting, things were getting deducted and so forth, that all that process, my mom were there, and they had, of course, they had loaned me quite a bit of money, and which helped, and it kind of pains me to say it's because it's like I'm a prideful person. It's like, okay, you ever heard of the saying, okay, you're a man, stand on your own 2 feet, but then if your legs are cut from under you, what else can you do? You don't want to, the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go to jail for it, or get your driver's license taken, because that's what's going to happen if you're that far behind, or so.
Okay. Yeah. So you went through quite a bit. when it came to the child
Went through a
support.
lot, and then on top of dealing with, and on top of trying to, dealing with the, my PTSD, and you
Yeah.
know,
But did you ever thought
Yeah.
about trying to do your child support due to the income change?
say it again.
Did you try to go back to court for modification to try to lower because your income, try to lower your child support?
Yes. I've tried to make those requests, and of course they were denied. They were denied.
Even though you had proof and paperwork that, hey, my income changed, I'm not making what I was making, and so on, right?
Exactly.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Okay, man, you was in the military, you served for this country, and you trying to do your responsibility, but your income changed.
Trying my best, trying my hardest,
Right.
my hardest, sir.
And they say go back to court if your income in Illinois, if your income is 20% more or 20% less, you can go back and get it modified. But you know that's a lie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, man, sorry to hear that, man. What's up, Christian George?
All right.
What's going on? Got to salute to your mom and dad for looking out for you. Because let me ask you, if you didn't have that help from your mom and dad, what do you think would have happened to you when not you paying child support?
Let's see. It would have been very bad. It'd been very bad. More than likely, it'd have been probably in jail for back child support, whatever, or suicide. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. No, we here to be honest, because it's not a joke. So how was the quote unquote co-parenting? Was y'all able to co-parent when it came to your children, or was it like I
The co-parenting.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, actually, the co-parenting was, the co-parent was okay at first, but then of course, having the means, to take them out to the, something simple, taking them out to the park or taking them to the mall, taking these places, and that's where I, call my parents, and and it was later presented as a I'm trying to think. Too bad I don't have the paper, but on the paper, the court the document, it stated that, well, the ex-wife just stated that it was, the money's coming from his mother, not from him.
That was in the court documents?
That was in the court document that she put down in the child support thing, the child support, the document, that, the money's coming from his mom, but not from him. But provided that the child support was being paid on time.
But I mean,
everything was being paid on time. Everything was copacetic.
If you was getting the child support from a dog, as long as that child support got paid, it didn't matter where it come from.
Exactly.
Well, when I was took into the judge, what the judge say?
The judge didn't say anything. The judge just said, "All right, well, just going to leave everything as is."
Wow. So,
but I would imagine she probably wanted to get some modification done, being that I'm making these payments, and and I'm doing my best as a father, spend time with my kids, taking them places, getting them something to eat. I mean, everything was comfortable.
So I gotta ask you this: in your opinion, do you think that by you still able to pay the child support, even you was getting help from your parents and you was basically surviving the war, because the war to me, the war that you went through overseas ain't the war that you went through here. So the war that you was going through here
man.
with child support, there's more that you was dealing with in child support. Do it seem, because to me it seems like she didn't want you to pay that child support. She wanted you to fall. Like she had issues with you getting help from your family members.
Yeah, that's what was the and you hit the nail on the head. That's what it was. She wanted me to fail. She wanted me to fail.
Okay.
And then I just wanted to add this real quick. Like the jobs that I was looking for or qualified for. Okay. I was qualified for the jobs and I was able to work those jobs, but also I wasn't given that room or wasn't given that time to get the mental, to go to the mental health and the VA mental health. Mm-hmm. So basically what I did was, in order for me to, get the child support payments on time and, getting my priority straight, get help from mental, to the mental health VA, I wasn't any better. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it make a lot of sense. How did you survive not being able to deal with your mental health and just working, just trying to make that child support payment? Because it seemed like that was your biggest avenue, was to pay that child support, where you didn't have time to do.
Yeah, that's the big thing. That's the you didn't have time.
Yeah. Well, how you? Because what I'm looking. Go ahead, brother. Oh, I was gonna say, looking at you now, it seemed like you overcame the challenge to come to the mental illness, and I want to know, how did you, or did you overcome the mental illness that you was going through?
It was I'd have to say, it was through the grace of God, brother. It's through the grace of God, and talking with my mom, my dad, mom praying for me, and also, my kids, of course. My kids being the love of my lives. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, and just looking back, Mr. Palmer, just looking back, I said, man, wow, I survived that. Now, it was one thing I said, okay, I survived Iraq twice.
Right.
And I said, okay, well, man, wow, I can't believe I survived this, because, there were a few of, fellow Marines that I've known that they took their lives, unfortunately.
Wow. Yeah. Sorry.
They was like pretty much in a similar situation. I know they were in a similar situation, with, as myself, what I went through, and unfortunately, they took their lives. And, and that hurts too. It hurts.
Well, let me ask you this. Like you say, it seemed like the mother was basically wanted to see you fall and set up for failure. How did you feel knowing that your ex wanted you basically to fall, suffer, go to jail? How you feel about that, or how did you feel about that?
Well, I at first it just felt like, okay, well, I'm taking care of our kids. It's not just mine, it's not yours, it's ours. And how would you want to what's that saying? Cut off your nose to despise your face or something like that. I know what
you're talking about.
Don't remember. But why would why would you want to do that? Yeah, it's you don't remember.
Yeah. Do you within them years you trying to be there for your children, did you notice any type of attempt for far as manipulation?
I have, I did see, or hear rather, um, their mom complaining something that that she didn't have enough for this, or she didn't have enough for something, and I wanted to correct her at first, but then I said, okay, she's grown, But me personally, I wouldn't, I wouldn't suggest telling kids adult problems. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
I mean,
I agree. I agree.
children, children are pretty much supposed to, just have fun and live a child's life. They don't need to, worry about our problems. And of course, even though I was going through like my mental challenges, I never shared that. I never shared that with my son and my daughter till many years later when they became adults.
Yeah. And that's where I feel you should never put children in the grown-up situation because you're taking away their innocence. And that's
Yeah,
one
there
thing.
you go. Somebody just put in the comments, cut your nose to spite your face. There it is. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it. Samantha said it, and Al
Appreciate it. Thank you.
yeah. So okay, so how do your daughter feel about your son's name change? Have you talked to her about it, or you don't know?
Have I talked to who?
Your daughter about the name being changed. Does she got a thought on this?
Have I talked to my daughter? Well, my daughter, not getting any detail, but she highly disagrees.
Okay.
But she says, "Well, you know what?" But she said, "You know what? That's still my brother, and I love my brother." So,
understand. So
yeah,
I
we just left it at that.
She didn't change her name yet, right?
No, no, she changed now because only and I understand if she changed her name, be married and stuff. But yeah, that's.
I ain't talking about married. Nah, when you married, yeah, you're supposed to drop your last name. I'm talking about now. Just change the name for the mom. Just change the name.
Oh no, not at all, sir.
Okay. Shout out to Central Entities for the $4.99. He said, "I appreciate you all. It's time for women to start kicking these BMTs asses for destroying our families and communities. It's time, 100%." You're right. You're right. Yeah. So, do you think your son got some type of resentment towards you, or some type of anger towards you? Or maybe that's one of the reasons why he dropped the last name.
Well, I talked with my son, told me that he has no ill will towards me. He said he has no ill will, how much I love you. And if there's any problems or if there's any situation or anything, please let's talk about it. I said, well, you said you're an adult now. We can talk man to man. We can talk as adults.
So you talked to him. So he told you.
Yeah. I'm changing my last name. And then what else he said? That some along the lines of my mother's countless efforts of leaving the lights on, keeping the lights on. And then when my reply was, I said, well, son, this was it was a team effort. I said it was a team effort. I just told him like that because I said one thing I would never do. I would never, discredit his mom's. I would never do that. That's just me.
Right.
But I would say that, you know, like the truth that, hey, it was a team effort. It was a team effort to, you know, keep them lights on. So,
Truth is what it is.
but, you know, he did what he did, and you know, yeah, he did what he did, and that's his decision.
Let me ask you this. Now, I got to ask this question because you're right. It was an effort because I'm sure you was paying quite a bit of money in child support, and you were struggling yourself and going through the PTSD, and you had to go to your mom and dad for help. You was able to stay afloat. You never was too far behind, and
no, never too far behind. Thank God for that. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I gotta say is, you telling me that she did what she had to do, leave the lights on, but you the one that's providing 25-30% of the finances to a second household. So you take care of your house as well as their house. Are y'all listening to me? Now, he just said the son said that you know, she had to fight to keep the lights on. But mind you, father is sending a nice amount of money over to that household. And just like the father said, it was a team
50%. 50%. It was actually 50%. 50%.
You paying 50% in child support?
50%. Yes. Yeah, out here in California, they don't play out here in California.
Wow, wait. You telling me? Wait a minute. Because see, here, the old way used to be just the old way here in Illinois, 20%. It was 20%, and then each additional child, I think it was 20, 24, 28, 30, something like that. But now they go by both incomes. I'm assuming when you was going through child support, they didn't go off both income back then, right?
They had this chart, which was so weird. Yeah, they had this chart. So it's like whatever, like, you know, was, I guess, the gross income or something like that. And they had this chart where, and then they said, okay, 50%, you know, right off the bat. I didn't see no 30, 40, 20. I just saw that 50. And I was like, oh my goodness. This is,
so you had,
wow,
you had to pay. So wait a minute. So you had to pay 50% in California, 50%. I got to ask you, how much was you paying a month?
First was, I think like 800. It was like 800. Then it went down as they got a little bit older. It went down a bit, but it was still, you know, a big chunk of money because it was not just one of them. It was two. It was my son and my daughter.
Right.
Yeah.
And you also said you had a stepson, and I assume you was raising him too.
Yeah.
He was right.
Yes.
So you take care of two children, but also you take care of a child that wasn't yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because y'all was married, you was living in, you know, whatever, and he was young, you know, you
He
accepted
was married
him.
at the time. Yeah, we were married at the time, and he was, you know, I mean, I accepted him.
Right.
Know?
I ain't talking about the child.
And of course, I admit, you know.
Okay, so, but now that y'all not together, divorced, you gotta pay 50%, and you going through hardship, and somebody want to watch you suffer.
Yeah, that was, I believe that was her goal. She wanted me to suffer.
And now, man, y'all, he was paying $800. Then I guess eventually went down to $600. But and he told you that he had to struggle to keep the lights on. You was paying $800.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's, yeah. See, you know what?
Right.
Yeah, because something like that, I wouldn't know how I reacted if that was my son, because a lot of nerve. And actually, me personally, I'll just, you know, I ain't telling you, I'm just talking about me. I'll just, you know, cut him off. I'm not gonna lie, because if I've been in the position, if I've been to pitch and I'm doing my part and everything, and you treat me like I'm a sack of garbage, then yeah, I will definitely feel some type of way. Now, if I wasn't in the picture and locked up or I abandoned you or
Yeah,
something,
that's one thing. Yeah.
I understand. But if I was there, you know, pictures and doing my part, I got a problem with. That's like a
Oh yeah,
spin.
yeah. I was there.
You was there, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Okay. This is college, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's the college. Yeah. Yeah, he's playing UCLA.
Your daughter, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Say again?
That's your daughter, right?
Where's my daughter? No, that's me.
No, I'm talking about the young lady on the left.
Yeah, the picture you have. The lady on the left, I don't know who that is, but yeah, that was but
oh, okay. They was just in,
yeah.
she's just in the picture.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was, but yeah.
Okay. That's you in the military, huh?
Oh, actually, I only see the picture that you have of me holding my thumb up at the UCLA versus Cal game. Yeah, I don't see the other pictures that you have up.
No, let me see. Let me see something right quick. Let me see. Maybe I gotta download it.
Yeah, because the only one I saw was me have my thumb up. Yeah.
Okay, let me download. Probably have to download. It's from the email.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Let me ask you a question. What made you come out and talk about this? Because I know how it is when you want to talk about something like this. It's delicate. People don't want you talking about it, and you shouldn't do it, and just let it be, let it go. You don't want to make things worse, or let God handle this and stuff like that. What made you decide to still talk about this?
Well, to be honest, Mr. Pids, and when it comes to the way I still love him, I still love my son with all my heart. I've always wanted the people to know the whole story, speculation or theories or anything. It's just something that you hear from the horse's mouth, as my dad used to say. You hear from the horse's mouth. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's my daughter. Yeah, that's my daughter.
Okay.
And that's my son. Yeah.
Okay, I had to download it. Let me what's another picture? Let me see.
Oh, right, got
you. You see this one?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, that's me and my daughter. Yeah, me, my son, and my daughter. Yeah.
Oh no, I got another picture.
He was up at Berkeley watching one of his. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, that was that's at Berkeley. Yeah, that was me, and that's his high school. That's his high school running back coach.
Okay, it's running back coach. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there was some good times there. But at every point, I bet my finances and everything to make it up there. Made up to Berkeley about an 8 travel or 2.5 hours by plane. Yeah, that's his high school. Yeah, that was his high school running back coach. Yeah.
Can you see that? Hold on, seems like he logging out. Okay, he logged out. He'll most likely he'll come back in. This is very interesting because I talk to a lot of fathers who tell me, I ain't gonna say a lot, but quite a few fathers who told me that either their son or daughter have another man's last name because he's alienated, or the fact that she she gives the child her last name. That's what I usually hear. But to hear that a son make an executive decision to drop the father's last name to, to put the mother's, I never heard nothing like that. Not saying it don't happen, but I never heard nothing like that. But yeah, these are the couple of pictures, more pictures that he sent me. Okay, he's trying to connect, but this is and this looked like he was getting his high school diploma, some type of certificate. I don't know how I'll take it. I really don't, really don't. But he's trying to come back in. It's still trying to load. But I'm glad he put it out there because, of course, the average person don't know no better. Well, just jump the gun and assume that he wasn't there. Yeah, he was on stream, y'all. He got an older laptop, but he stays good, so that's why I'm working with him. It was either the cell phone. I prefer not to use the cell phone, so he's trying to come back in. So just give it a moment. But yeah, this is something else. He handled it way better than I would, though. He's handled it way better than I would. 'Cause I want to also play the video of his son with the interview with whoever was filming on that page. Let me see something right quick. But this happens all the time, and unfortunately, with the situations that go on, they tend to say it's the man's fault. Just like that brother who I posted that picked up his son, and they turned around and called the sheriffs on him. They say it's his fault. Then tomorrow he should have got married, which he was married, and he should have picked better. That's why I say you cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. Let me text him and see what's going on. So, yeah, yeah, it's something else. It's definitely something else. Yep, but that video on TikTok, he's trying to come back in. The video on TikTok is almost at 800,000 views. It's still going, still getting a lot of comments, a lot of feedback. It may go to 1 million views, who knows? But it's up there. And that's what I'm saying. This is real. This happens all the time. That's why I do what I do. People getting their feelings, get mad, want to flag, or talk about, well, you should wait till she get buried or he get buried and all that stuff. Man, I ain't entertaining that. So it is what it is. I might have to tell him go through his phone. Cause he texted me now. Let me see. He say he see me, but can't see him to log in. Oh, if you don't have TikTok, TikTok, you don't have to follow. But if you do, is Mr. Palm is Mr. Palmer D4S, just like the Cash App. Yep. You'll see it. Let me see. He texted me now. You're not logged on. Use your cell. Now, just give me. Hold on for 1 second. Let me see what's going on. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. I think. Oh, here we go. He back. What you got on your cell phone?
Yeah, I'm on my cell phone. Yeah, I don't know what's up with my my laptop, but yeah.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. That's why I say just use the cell phone. One thing about streaming, I
Okay.
use the cell phone and everything. So that's good. That's what's up. But yeah, I want you. Did you watch the interview? It was just a 2-minute, a minute and a half interview. You check that out.
I didn't watch the whole thing. My brother just showed it to me, and I was just like, I didn't want to look at the rest of it. You know, I didn't see the whole. I didn't see his entirety of it.
How do your family on your side feel about it?
Well, I talked with my my youngest brother. He says that, you know, it just feels like a slap in the face, but he says I love him. I still love him. He's my nephew. I still love him. My dad, he called and just asked me, is everything okay between me and you know, his grandson? And I was like, yes, Dad, everything is fine. Everything is fine. You know, we you know, text back and forth. He says, okay. He said, because you know, he said this bothers me. He said it bothers me. And I said, well, Dad, it bothers me too. more than you know.
Right.
So, you know,
do you know if I play the clip?
No, go ahead. Go right ahead. This will be my first time looking at the whole thing. So
okay, yeah, it's only 1 minute and 44 seconds. And then you know what? I want to talk about it's 2 clips. I don't know if it's both relating to the name change, but I'm gonna play both. But I want to talk to you about your last name. Like, do you know the history of your last name Brown with your family lineage, the bloodline?
yes.
I want to talk about that. I want to talk
I'm
about
glad you
that.
brought that up.
I want to know what he threw away. You know, Father, like I said, he threw it away. So I want to know what he thrown away, and did he know this or not know this? But let's play this right quick.
All right.
So Chris, talk to me about your reasoning for changing your name from Christopher Brown to Christopher Brooks. I know that's your mother's maiden name. Raquel Brooks is your mom, I believe.
Yeah, you know my mom's first name?
I know, it's in your bio, right?
Yeah.
So tell me why you did that and what your mother means to you and why you thought you wanted to honor her this way.
My mom represents like a hardworking person. So, you know, she's someone who means a lot to me, and I just want to represent her.
And what sort of example, you know, and support has she provided you over the years?
She really instilled in me like hard work, and anything's possible, you know. No matter what trials you're going through, you know, you can get through it.
So at what point did you think, man, I want to take her name now?
Well, really, I just haven't had time. I've been kind of busy with like schoolwork. Psychology major, you know, they really let us up with a lot of courses and everything. I really don't have time for a lot of stuff. So
I know you're a pretty serious student.
Yeah, I'm a pretty serious student. I take that seriously as well.
So when did it occur to you, I want to do this?
I got a little bit of time this past spring.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it done formally? I mean, officially, or?
Yeah, you know, it's I just do it through like courts and stuff.
So it's your legal name now?
Yeah, legal.
What was your mother's reaction?
She was like, "Oh, nice."
She thought it was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I take it she's probably your biggest fan.
Yeah, I'd say she's my biggest fan.
Does she get up to games much?
Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes here and there. Probably usually when it's like a home game, like the first home game in like an LA game.
Right.
I'm so out, yeah.
So you're happy with the change you made?
I'm pretty happy, yes.
Now, I thought that he was gonna say that my mama comes to all my games. My mama comes to the majority of my games, or come to all my home games. But he said, well, she don't really show up. She don't really come. She come, I guess when she can or whatever. So, and I see you go to his games. How do you feel about that, man? Because I'm sure I got some more pictures, but I showed quite a few pictures with,
Yeah. I mean, it's. I mean, I was just like lost for words. Lost for words. Like, oh wow, really?
Yeah, because I actually thought he was gonna say she's been to all my games, or she been to all my, all my home games, and supported me from thick and thin. All I hear is, she taught work ethics, and that's it. I don't. He didn't elaborate, so I can't say what what it mean. But here's the second video, but it looks like it's more talking about the work ethics pushing forward. So let's see what he's talking about. I appreciate you checking. I know, like you said, you didn't try to listen to it before, but it's on a commercial course. Wait to 10 seconds, and I'm gonna do
that. Last season must have been frustrating for you. You had a hamstring injury, and I think you had 21 carries last season, and it wasn't much of a season anyway. How difficult was that for you, Chris?
Well, I don't really think of anything as, difficult or frustrating. I think it's just a chance to basically learn from whatever happened. I'm not overly emotional. I'm not gonna really think too much about what happened in the past. I mean, it's a new day, new year, and it's really every single day is a chance to just get better. If we focus on what happened last year and the year previous, we'll never go forward. And so that's why I just come here to work every single day. Yeah.
What you did the year previous was pretty good, 900 plus yards rushing.
Yeah,
does that give you a sense of what's potentially out there for you?
Yeah, 900 yards rushing on an AC sprain on both shoulders. I mean, I really just I have a good RB coach, is really and a good teammate. So it's all about trusting them and working with them every single day.
Been a lot of talk about how last year you guys weren't really able to implement the entire offense from Bill Musgrave, but this year it's going to be different. What should fans expect to see out of the Cal offense?
Out of the Cal offense, you guys can expect to see who do I approach? Cal audience. Cal audience. You guys can expect to see a nice, productive offense. I mean, yeah.
And the running back group is pretty strong. It looks like you got some guys in your room that will help you out, right?
Yeah, we have a lot of playmakers.
And is each of those guys do a little bit something different?
Let me think. Yeah, we all offer a little something different to the table. But one thing in common is we all work hard, and when we come to practice every day, we're working pretty hard.
Yeah. It seemed to me was also surprising when he said that he told his mom he got the name changed. He said, "Oh, okay, like no big deal, like whatever." It wasn't like joy, or that's what I'm talking about. I knew you could do it, and yeah, that's the way. Yeah, do that. I don't know, but people in the chat, a lot of them saying that they feeling that you put them up to it, manipulated them. So
Yeah, manipulation is a powerful thing.
That's right. I say it all the time.
But you know, you didn't hear that from me, though. I mean, but it's yeah, some things just get nailed in the head, and indoctrinated. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
I got it. No, I got it. It's all good. I got it. Wow. So that and that's what I'm saying. It was on the media, on a media news on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me show some let's see. You should be able to see these. Okay. Was they playing tennis? This when they was kids? Y'all had 2 dogs?
Yes. Well, actually, the larger dog was my dog, Muscles.
That's the one that
And
passed away.
he passed away. Yeah, that was the one that was the service dog. Yeah, he
Yeah.
eventually became my service dog. And then Maxie was like my daughter's dog.
Was he a bull mastiff?
He was a French mastiff.
I knew he's one of them. I had a bull mastiff, man.
Yeah, and that's another thing, and that's nothing which I'm very grateful to my parents for for helping me not just maintain feeding Muscles, but also getting Maxie, and I just pretty much was thinking at the time, it's just though me and their mother things didn't work out, but just seeing their smile on their faces, and they love dogs, they love puppies. I just wanted to keep that going by any means necessary. Just keeping them smiling, keeping them inspired.
This their graduation in high school or college?
Yes, this is their high school graduation. Yeah, that's a year apart. Yeah, that's 2018 and that was 2019. Yeah. So I mean, I've been there, brother. I mean, I've been there for them since they were born. So.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I made a montage.
I don't blame you. I don't blame
you.
You know what? I think let me see. Was that it? It's a lot of pictures.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean,
deadbeat. These your deadbeat, y'all. These your deadbeats. Let me ask some. I want to go back to this because you had logged off. This is high school.
No, that was at college. That was
college.
No, that was high school. That's high school.
That's high school. Okay.
That was high school. Yeah, that was a senior. That was senior night.
Senior night. Okay. Homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Was it home? Probably. Yeah, I would imagine. Yes, probably. Yeah, it was homecoming. Yeah, because actually it was senior night.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was an away game. Yeah, that was an away game in way down in San Diego.
San Diego.
Yeah, way down. I mean, it's this way down in San Diego. Yeah. So, but like I said, just being there for him. It was it's my pride and joy. Just being there, being there at every game. I mean.
Now this is this diploma.
The one that you have up, Mr. Palmer, is the one. It was me and my son taking a picture together at is a high school game.
Okay. Who's that? A teacher?
Well, actually, the picture that you have up now is just of me and my son. Oh no, okay. Now that one is his mom. That's because he received like what is like a special prestigious award. As being 1 in 3 and I forgot what it was, but it was pretty much a prestigious athletic award that they give to the high school students, and he made like he was like 3 of something I can't remember, but it was a prestigious award, and of course his mom's there and I'm there, so we you know, someone asked if we could take a picture together. I said, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, you know that the look.
Yeah.
Yeah, look.
So.
Yeah, you know. Now I want to ask something about the Brown last name. If you can elaborate, if you know any background or the history behind your family lineage with the name Brown. What is
Yes.
the way? Let's talk about it.
Well, it all started with my great grandfather. He's Bahamian, and he commanded a ship. He was a pirate.
Wow.
He
Pirate.
commanded a ship. He was a pirate. He commanded a ship.
Yeah.
Then my grandfather, he was also from the Bahamas, and he migrated to Florida, and that's where we met my grandmother. And you know, so like my grandfather was pretty successful. And then my dad was a bus driver, a retired bus driver, and a great father, an excellent father. You know, a loving man. You know, he's like family first. You know, and then there's me. You know, I just served in the Marines. You know, I mean, unfortunately, there's like some health issues, and
Yeah.
you know, little mental challenges and stuff. But yeah, so that's pretty much the lineage there.
So your mom's from the United States.
Yes, my mom. Yeah, my mom. She was born in the South, and then her parents. Actually, my grandfather. My grandfather was a mason, and also he was a carpenter. He was a
Okay.
carpenter, and then my grandmother, my mother's mom, was a school teacher.
Okay.
And then you know, and then achieved her bachelor's degree. And way back in the day, it's pretty profound for, you know, minorities to get a college degree. So my grandmother got a bachelor's degree
Okay.
in education.
Okay.
And of course, and then you know, and then just the, you know, another thing about what, you know, my success I'm proud of. I got my bachelor's degree through the University of Phoenix, and someone asked me, well, why would you want to get your degree? So then I said, well, the answer is I wanted to inspire my son and my daughter to go to college. So that's the only reason why I did it.
Yeah, no, that's what's up. So you went to college, you got your bachelor's degree too.
Yes, sir. So yeah, just to set that example, that example, you know, and for my parents to be proud of me, and most of all, you know, for my son and my daughter to be proud of me.
Yeah, ain't that something? Ain't that
Yeah.
something? Nah, I didn't know about the degree, you know, because you know deadbeats are dead dumb, so you know we don't know no better. So you know that's that one got me. And then you say your great grandfather was a pirate.
Yeah, he commanded a ship. Yeah, he commanded a ship. He commanded a ship. It's pirate. Yeah,
it's all real. Yeah, that's very interesting. So basically, he, you know, threw away the Brown name for Brooks or whatever, and you know, didn't realize what he's really throwing away. Okay, so he was a junior, right? He was same name as yours.
He's a junior. He's a junior. Yep.
I wonder how that goes. So would it be? Will he still be considered junior?
As far as I know, it was since he did his legal name change, he's
No
not a junior. He's
So
no longer a junior.
So not only did he change the name, he also got rid of the junior too.
Yes.
Man, you cannot make this up. Shout out to and to let y'all know, the only reason why I'm not doing the cursing and the unfiltered like I normally do, because he might have his mom on here and other family members, certain family members that's older, and I don't want to disrespect the elders. Only if
I appreciate it, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Only if they baby mama tell you, then I don't care how old you is.
Right.
But yeah, so that's why, and I could do it if I want to.
Of course.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Shout out to Lisa D for the $5 donation. She said, shout out to the men, strong, stay masculine. 100%. Shout out to the Bell, 5,000 for the $5 donation. He said, it's like he married his mother and took your place, but took her last name. Manipulation is powerful. Are you aware of Coach Greg Adams?
Greg Adams?
Yeah, he's a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber. And he came out with a term, and he's a good friend of mine. He came out with a term called son husband. A son husband, a son husband is where a mother make the son a husband because she can't keep no real man around or a husband around. So she used the son as a husband to have him do husband duties, do everything but sex. And you got a lot of baby mama tears who will raise their sons to be son husbands, meaning being easy manipulated, do all their dirty work, easy to manipulate, and so on. That's the definition of a son husband to me, from what I'm looking and seeing. This just my opinion. Is like straight full-fledged son husband. You know, the only thing I see he did great is definitely go to school, football, college, degree in psychology. That's one thing I want to tell y'all. Just because you got a lot of our men who are successful, who are rich, who got money, but believe me, they have a lack of a lot of things with when a father's not in the picture. So that's why I say you could be rich and be a rich simp. That's why I say you could be a high value simp. You could be a rich simp. You could be a rich beta. You could be a well-lived beta, educated beta. You don't have to be broke. You don't have to be in the hood. You don't have to be a bum on the corner. You don't have to be a drug dealer. It doesn't matter. But you're gonna lack something when you raise like that. You're gonna lack something. We might never know it, but yes, you're gonna lack something. Wow, man, this is
can't make this up.
Not man, yeah, you just can't, man. It's like you speechless, but you know, it need to be out here because a lot of brothers I talked to behind the scenes have told me that their son got their boyfriend's last name, the mother's boyfriend, and or she gave him she changed the name to the mother's last name. She did, you know, to hurt the father. So on. Do you think this was a way to try to hurt you?
I believe so. I truly believe that this was done to destroy me. But I'm still standing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm still standing, brother.
Do you think it's purposely from the mother, or do you think it's from the son, or both?
What is that?
Like you say you believe it was purposely done to hurt you or make you look bad. Do you think it was done basically from the mother, or do you think it was done for both? Or
no, I don't think I highly doubt it's from my son and everything, based upon our correspondent relationship. He texts me once in a while. I text him. But yeah, I mean, this is just me, my opinion that she just wants to destroy me. Yeah, it is what it is, brother.
After all these years.
Yeah, and actually, like I said, and all this is pretty much a shock.
Yeah,
it was a shock to me, and it still hurts.
Yeah,
it still hurts. But talking with a lot of my childhood friends, they said that me as a father, should never have to quantify what I've done for my children because that's what I'm supposed to do.
100%. That's 100% facts. Shout out to Abdul for the $5 donation. He said, "Great show. Appreciate you, my brother." Yeah, 100%. 100%. Man, like I say, I can't imagine. I will say you handled it better than me.
Mm.
And even Gerald says, just keep moving forward, brother. And I agree. Keep them veins cold. That's what I said. Keep them veins cold because a lot of things that they will try to do to you to set you up for failure. And I talked to a brother yesterday, and he was talking about committing suicide because his 14-year-old daughter. He sent me the screenshots, and I thought he was talking to a grown up, disrespecting, and he has equal parenting. It's not like he's alienated. He's been in the picture, got married, and the son don't do it, but the twin daughter does because the mama manipulated her to hate him. And all he do is be there for his kids. And he got equal parenting. He get them every other week for the whole week, every other, and he pays $700 some a month in child support still, even though he got equal parenting. And goes through this BS in his household when she come there. And she texts him, you out here slinging that D, that I hate you, I can't stand you, you're not my daddy, I don't want you in my life. But you come over there every week and you want money. And my mom said, can you pay for this extra stuff, even though he's paying this child support? And I had to talk to him because he was really talking about offing himself, and it's real, man. You just can't make this up. Shout out to AMS, a man supporting men. $2 donation, prayers. Appreciate you, my brother. Hey, yeah, they remember what you said. East Tiger said he stayed DNA earlier. Was the blood work before? Yeah, no, it's news shenanigans. Shout out to you. Subscribe to her on her platform. She's also in California, and she said that's sad. You can't, you just cannot not make this up. But but I want y'all to know this. This happened often. This happened more than you know. The problem is it's not going to be on the news. It's not going to be a worldwide pandemic. It's not going to go to the mainstream. That's why I keep putting it out there the way I do. I don't care what you get mad about. You don't like how I said. You don't like the hat. You don't like that I talk about black women. But even though I talk about all women who's a baby mama, it don't make no difference. I ain't colorblind. And, but yet y'all don't talk about it and try to talk about it in a way that can still go out there. Y'all just talk about what you don't like what I do. But you continue to come on here and watch what I do. That's why I say I'm supposed to be the dummy off Cottage Grove. That's why I will never understand people, So what is you doing today? Like what's your plans? What's your end game with this situation? Because I mean, you can't make them change it back, So how do you?
Right, of course. Well, my end game basically is just to do what I've been doing. Just being there for him. Of course, as a loving father, of course, I disagree with what's going on, but just gonna love him the same, and that's pretty much it. Just still being that example, just being that good father. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it, my brother. Definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, and I appreciate you having me for real. And thank you for your having me on this platform. I really appreciate it.
Anytime. Anytime. I definitely salute you for going overseas, fighting 2 wars, and then you coming back to American soil to fight another war. I definitely salute you, because many of the military men that I talk to say that the war they had to deal with here with family court and trying to be a father was worse than fighting a war overseas.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Because I was discussing this with another Marine buddy. If we had the choice of dealing with what we were dealing with, the child support and the child support system, and going to war, which is just unimaginable, I'd have chose to go back to Iraq.
Wow.
That's how bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want y'all to hear that. He just said he'd rather go over there and fight that war again that he definitely didn't want to deal with. And he came out the PTSD. He'd rather go over there and deal with that than what he dealt with here in the United States.
Yeah.
You know, let me ask you this. As a soldier, how do you feel you being a soldier and you going to court, divorce, and you want equal parenting, or you want to just be there for the parents? You don't need child support. I can do my part like I've been doing. How do you feel that when you got in that courtroom, they treated you like you was a opposition?
Yeah, and I'm glad you touched on that. And it was just, I don't know, I wasn't, not that I wanted to be recognized as a war veteran and everything, but it was just I was just I mean, I wasn't treated right. I wasn't treated right. And of course, they gave her all the comforts of the world. They got like her defense attorney, whatever. I didn't know who that was, but there was more people sitting with her, and I was sitting all alone.
Yeah, they give a lot of them. They give you a lawyer. They don't have to pay for a lawyer. They can just get a lawyer. If they based on their income, low income, they'll give them a lawyer.
Yeah.
You have to pay for a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. So I take it that your income was more than her when you was going to court.
Let's see. At that time,
at that time,
my income. Yeah, at that time was when I went to the court. Mine wasn't as much as hers, but it wasn't too far. But but in any case, they heard what she had to say, but didn't really want to hear what I had to say, even though I spoke. But because I don't know, what do you call those people that kind of like take the notes of what is being said in the court?
I forgot.
But anyway, so this is something I noticed when she spoke, they were typing.
Yeah.
And then when I spoke, that person would just stop typing, didn't even type or nothing, just sat there in the chair until the judge gave his final ruling.
Stenotype or something like that.
Stenotyper, yeah, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
and I thought that was odd. Yeah, I thought that was odd when they
going on.
Yeah, I thought that was odd.
Yeah,
but
discrimination at best.
Yeah,
discrimination at best. And I ain't talking about color. I'm talking about gender. Gender bias to the T, man. I want to give a shout out to AMSM. That's he says me MPI name change $2 donation. Yeah, he one of my brothers on here, man. He he changed his name. Yeah, but you changed off the internet. You ain't changed your real name. Shout out to you, my brother. Yeah. Them stenotypers or something like that.
Stenotyper, that's real. So
they get paid quite a bit of money, and they got to type everything, even what the judge says, what everybody's saying. When your part came on, it stopped. She just
didn't type what I was talking.
Right.
Didn't type a single word.
Wow,
that's crazy. Yeah,
that's crazy. And was this in the 90s?
What's that? What the
90s, 80s?
No. That was after I got out. This is after I finished. Because I got out 2010. I'd say this is about 2012, 2013.
Oh, so you just okay. So it wasn't like in the 90s, because I know some cats to be on here, they been there in the 80s and 90s.
No, the late 90s is when we met. That's the late 90s when we met.
Okay. Yeah, stenographer. Okay, UFO said it. Stenographer.
The stenographer. Yeah, the stenographer. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Man, you ain't never lied, man. I'm not gonna hold you too long, man. But is it anything you want to let anybody know on here? Any words of encouragement or anything you speak your mind, brother?
Well, it was pretty much just one thing. I hope that my story can be a wake-up call to other other men or the parents that are going through this, and to always, just be there for them, and be that driving force, and don't pay attention to any of the naysayers. Yeah, I did see a few comments on here, saying that degrading my son and everything, which I take a highly offense to it. But all I'm saying, sir, the one who said that, I pray for you. That's all I can say, man. But like my son said, he don't have no ill will towards me. I don't have no ill will towards him. He did what he did, and I'm just gonna be that father. I'm gonna continue to be that father until the day they give that folding flag to my daughter or my son, if he wants it.
Right.
So
Definitely.
that's about it.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate you coming on here, and definitely salute you for
Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, man, because people would tell me, oh, that don't exist. Oh, he must have did something. Oh, he must not have been in the picture. He must have been locked up. Oh, nah, he must have been an abuser. Oh, nah, he didn't pay no child support. He must have been behind on child support. That's not. Nah. So I definitely appreciate you, man. I'm gonna hit your line when I get out, brother.
All right, brother. All right. Thank you for having me.
Man, appreciate you to the fullest. Appreciate it. Peace.
And thank you.
Appreciate you, brother.
All right.
All I gotta say is you cannot make this ish up. And also, I have to say that, I pray for his son. In my opinion, I believe manipulation is involved. And like I tell y'all, manipulation is a powerful thing. Men, you have to keep your veins cold, because I told you, there's gonna be a lot of stuff you're gonna go through that you don't understand why, and you don't want to be took into a sucker space that's gonna set you up for failure. Whether you want to commit suicide or homicide, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. You have to live your life. You only live once, and better yourself as a man, and move forward, and basically be a soldier. Unfortunately, we're not able to lay out and cry on the floor, because as you crying on the floor, life still goes on, and everything gonna pass you by, and you won't be able to live your life. You'll be destroying yourself. Whereas a baby mama Terrence can lay out on the floor and cry, woe is me, and victim, and she'll get some type of handout or a Captain Save, because all she got to do is this. Where's that at? Where's it at?
How dare you do this to me?
And then you'll have Super Dave come over there and give us some type of handout. Government Daddy or Simple Force or whoever, another feminist, it doesn't make a difference. So we don't have them type of benefits. And this is why I say it's important to tell our stories, because a lot of y'all ain't went through this. A lot of y'all ain't never been married. A lot of y'all probably is married, but y'all still didn't go through it. But this could happen to you. This could happen to your son. This could happen to your nephew. This could happen to your grandson. This could happen to your uncle. This could happen to your father, your grandfather. So this need to be out here to spread awareness that this does exist, not just for the black man. It happened to white people too. I talked to a white father tell me that the mother took the last name and gave it to some dude, or took the name back and used her last name. But normally it's the mother who actually go do it. In this situation, I just never heard of a son going through that length. But at the same time, I'm not surprised. It don't matter if you've been in the picture. It don't matter if you ain't been in the picture, because the way I look at it is, he's grown, manipulation or not, he made a choice. And now he got to own up to that choice. It is what it is. I appreciate y'all tuning in today, and I definitely appreciate Mr. Brown tuning in. Please like, please share. If I got a dislike, it don't matter. I ain't want to press the button. Like I say, his mom might be on here, so I wasn't gonna do it. But shout out to him for coming on here, because he was getting some kind of flack, like, don't do it, it's gonna make it worse than it had to be. And he said, he got to at least express his opinion, and also show the proof that he's been around, he's been there, and he ain't no guy that came out 20 years later and he trying to play a victim or something like that. So shout out to him. This is what we had to do as men, and even women. Y'all definitely have to call it out. Y'all see it all the time. The ones that care, the ones that know what it is, you definitely have to call it out. But we as men are the lead, so we have to lead first to get others to call it out. Like I said, that video It's almost 800,000 views on that father who went to go get his son, and 3 minutes later, the sheriffs come to try to serve him and take the son right back. Set up, put the son in harm's way. But people get mad at me talking about, well, you had to say it like that, or you could have waited a week later. So that's why I continue to do what I do. And that's why I say 2022 gonna be a lot of violins. Yep. So I'm gonna end it with that. And y'all know who's guilty. Y'all already know who's guilty. You already know. So I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. You know how I feel about that child support. Peace.
Baby mama terrorist. BMT. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. Riding around, try to play the role as innocent with an evil soul. In public, wearing fake hellos. Behind closed doors, she rock them horns. I moved on, she wanna teach me a lesson. Can't see my kids, man, I'm stressing. Couldn't see my son to give me his present. She got married to teach me a lesson. Telling people she did nothing wrong. Knowing that well since I moved on. Thought that money would keep me home. Hell no, bitch, I'm gone. I don't know what you lost your mind. Try to say my name, but I know your kind. Saying I'm a deadbeat, bitch, you lying. Fighting in court, man, I'm trying to be a father to my kids. She focus on the wrong shit, worried about another being instead of us co-parenting. Put my kids in grown folks' business, telling them lies, bitch, you wicked. Split personality, oh yeah, you twisted. Never thought I'd go through this. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups.
Truth is what it is. Truth is what it is.